Ich bin Ayler Young, der Designer von Philipp Ayler.
Und wir sind heute in West Hollywood für neuH. Ayler macht diese richtig coolen, angesagten Bomberjacken. Vielen Dank, dass du dir die Zeit genommen hast. It's really nice to meet you.
Danke, thanks for coming.
You moved from New York to LA, and LA was in the past not a big fashion city, but now it's booming a lot and you see a lot of development, especially for artists, for designer. And so what do you think is so attractive about LA and why so much people now moving to LA?
Well, I think the entertainment industry is sort of the hub of Los Angeles, but there's a lot of really interesting movements with fashion, with music. There's a lot of young creative people all working together and collaborating. And there's also just a lot of resources for new young designers.
And you think there's a special influence of Hollywood and maybe all the flair that the superstars are around, you think that really has an impact on the fashion here?
Well, a lot of people like to come to work here, so a lot of people come to record, a lot of people are here for awards seasons, so even though a lot of the films aren't necessarily made in Hollywood anymore, they're made all over the world, but a lot of the people come back here for all the award shows.
And so it's much more easier that maybe they wear your jackets, or how much they influence you in your work and as a designer?
It's definitely been easier because when you have all those celebrities that have to get dressed for red carpets, you have a lot of stylists, so it's a lot easier to get access to some of those top-level celebrities when you live right near them.
Everything started really with your Guns N' Roses jackets. I think you just run into the band manager kind of, and he said, "Hey, I really like your jacket. We need to you need to make one for us, for the crew."
Yeah, he saw a jacket that I had made in downtown Los Angeles, and it was one of my first samples. And when he asked me a few days later if I'd be willing to make them for the band, I mean, how could I say no? Yeah. And then the fun part about it was that I started making them not only for the band, but for everybody that went on the tour with the band.
And first you really thought it was just for the band members, like 20 jackets, and then you realized it was for 250 kind of?
Yeah, so it became a much bigger project and it got a lot more exposure because they also started making them for their friends. So I started making them for Sean Penn and Mickey Rourke and Lady Gaga, and nice. All these people just started, and when one of those people wears it, then 10 more people want it.
And I think also for Katy Perry, or?
Yeah, this is one I made for Katy Perry.
Nice.
I still haven't given it to her yet, but
Katy Perry, now it's mine?
She'll be getting it soon. She'll be getting it soon.
Cool.
But I think it sort of really started to take off when you know, I had the luck of having I got a phone call one night and Kendall and Gigi Hadid had started wearing theirs around town.
Wow, that's amazing.
And the two of them together was just such a, you know, energetic duo. And
yeah, and I mean they're the fashion girls, you know, right now. So
yeah, so that was, you know, that was a really, you know, exciting moment as a young designer to have those kind of people start wearing the jackets and being photographed in them out on the streets, and so that was a big, it moved the brand along really quickly.
Which persons inspire you for your jackets?
Originally, people like Coco Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, the old school fashion designers that really created iconic movements in fashion, that they created pieces that were timeless, and the garments like the suit dress for women that Coco Chanel started to design really lent itself to switching out different fabrics but using the same design and creating sort of a timeless, iconic piece. So they were some of the original inspirations for my brand.
You have some really special person that you really like to dress one day?
I mean,
like Barack Obama or president or whatever?
I would love to get a jacket on Michelle Obama. You know, I think she's one of the most inspiring women.
What are your future plans for the brand? Maybe can we see even more articles than the jacket, more pieces?
I think the brand right now, it's sort of been successful because it's very simple. I only make one product, which is a bomber jacket right now, but I have a men's cut and a women's cut. And I think expanding the brand is definitely an option, but I like just working with the fabrics, so I think ultimately I want to start developing and manufacturing my own new fabrics with some of the mills that I've been buying from in Europe and around the world. Eventually I'd like to start making other products as well, stuff that you can wear with the bomber jackets.
Okay.
And sort of using the bomber jacket as the main feature of Philipp Ayler as the brand, and then also offering some other, you know, apparel that you can wear with it.
Can you get the jackets in Germany right now?
You can special order them through my website, which is philippayler.com.
Das blenden wir unten dann ein.
But soon I would like to have them available across Europe.
Thanks a lot for the interview today.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
So maybe we can say auf Wiedersehen in Germany.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.